content ephemerally. I'm going to do a terrible job explaining this. I'm not going to explain it in this video. I've been working on this for years. This is an idea I've had. But today I'm just trying to get this project that I've been working on for Nix, because I thought I was going to do, I thought I was going to host the data on Nix. I may still, but it's proving too much of a problem for development right now. So to Ubuntu, so I'm just trying to get pytest working because I am learning. Yo, Icy Troublemaker, welcome. Because I am learning. What's going on, Icy Troublemaker? What's new? Because I am learning some. I'm basically just going through a textbook right now, because I don't have all the skills that I need to be able to build this thing that I've had as an idea for years. So let's see. Let's get chat up real quick. Oh. So that I can respond to you, Icy Troublemaker, and anybody else who comes and chats. All right, cool. What I'm up to is I am doing some coding stuff today. Well, we'll see. Kind of just getting familiar with stuff. How was school? I'm going to zoom in because we are just going to be doing this. And the good news is that I have a, I need an XLR cable, but I have on my phone. So soon, any stuff that we're doing on the computer screen, we'll be doing. You'll have a better visuals. Uh-oh. Let's see, how did that? All right. Nothing too bad. Yeah, I've liked and not liked school before. All right, so just trying to get to the right directory here, and I'm going to be referencing this textbook. The textbook that I'm referencing is called, write it down. Yeah, so basically where I'm at with this is I got on this, I'm in chapter like 20 of this textbook, and I'm like trying to, basically Nix just like was being a pain with trying to do stuff with pytest, which is a testing thing. So I don't know, and then I just took a huge break, which you kind of never want to do when learning to write code, when learning coding stuff. And so I kind of forget where I am. So I'm kind of just like trying to get familiar, trying to get back in the flow of things. And I just want to get like, and so this project is from Nick. So I don't know how it's going to work on Ubuntu. I don't know if I'm going to have to set up different things, change different things. And that is like, yeah, I don't know. Bit of a mess right now. Let's see, do we have a virtual environment? LS tests, just seeing what's in tests, LSSRC, text, proof. All right. What's up, Pro Strange? What's going on? Later, Icy Troublemaker. Yeah, Pro Strange. tell us how to get pytest working on Ubuntu. I think I need to build a virtual environment. But I'm like, dude, virtual environments, is it gonna trade? Like I had one working on Nix, but I think I'm gonna need to do one on this machine. I'm just like looking at the structure of the project. So within the TextProof folder, is that within source? Source TextProof? No. Okay, so license, we're in license. Okay, so there should be a virtual environment within this folder. So what am I gonna do to set up this virtual environment? I think I probably just remember how to do this. So I'm gonna do, what do we do? Python-m VNV VNV. So that says like, I think that's gonna work. Let's see. Uh-oh, do we not have Python? That's funny. Let's say Python 3. Python 3-m VNV VNV. Okay. No, we don't have Python. Let's see. Do we want to get Python? Do we want to get the most common, the most updated one? Let's see. We can do, I guess. Let's first check. I'm gonna first check the website and say Python website. I don't want to use some like, I want to use a stable version. I don't want to use their testing version. So we are gonna see what the latest stable version is. Latest Python 3.7, 3.13.7. All releases. Let's do that. Maintenance status. Okay, see, it says, so like on maintenance status, if you go to python.org/downloads, on maintenance status, it says 30.13 bug fix. And 3.14 is pre-release. I don't know what that is, but all the previous ones before 3.13 says security. For more information, visit the Python Developers Guide. I'll be thorough. Changing Pythons, especially on Nix, this was like probably less of a problem. But on Ubuntu, like if I have to change Pythons after I install one, that's going to be a pain. So being, what I do? So being thorough with this actually kind of makes sense. So they say for more information, go to the Developers Guide. I can just do that. I have a feeling that I want. Well, we'll see. Okay, so this has a little graph of like bug fix. Okay, so bug fix goes from pre-release to, if the green is bug fix, I think that's what it's saying here. The bug fix goes from pre-release to after it's released. Are we gonna do 3.12 or 3.13, team? Does anybody have any strong opinions? Does anybody have any comments at all on this? It's like, this is just one of those things that it's kind of like, it makes a huge difference, and it's always up to the eyes. It's always up to you, kind of what you do. I think I'm gonna go to 3.12. I think normally I would err towards 3.13. However, I'm using an older textbook for one, and for two, whenever I do the more like common stuff. All right, so we're gonna do that. Let's do this. All right, so we're gonna run apt install. I don't think this is gonna work. Apt install 3.12. Yeah. All right, it's not gonna want it, and I'm gonna run sudo. I'm gonna run the same thing. I'm just gonna run sudo. Sudo first. WNB. What's going on? I don't really know what that means. So Yeah, the reason we're going to do 3.12 is because just like when you're learning stuff and you don't know if it's their bug or you being a goofball, like you just want to have something that's less buggy, or at least I do. That's kind of what I've learned from like Nix is like an amazing operating system. I love just the way that it's just so cool to me, like for so many reasons. However, like it's also a pain, especially for someone who doesn't really know what they're doing. So it's just like it makes it 10 or 100 or 1,000 times harder for me specifically. Um, so give me a second, team. I gotta kill video for a second. So I'm still here. I'm just got to kill video. That work? Unable to locate package. Couldn't find package by. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna unkill video. How do I get video back? Let's see. Boom. Okay, so we have video. Unable to locate package 3.12. Figure this out. Let's see. Release schedule PEP 693. All right, let's just. I'm gonna just use the how to DL Python 3.12 with apt-get. Python 3.12. I think it just wants me to be a little more specific than it was. All right, WMB, one more thing, and I'm gonna mute you. It's just like not on topic, I guess. I don't know. I guess I just don't want that in chat. To install Python 3.12 using apt on Ubuntu, you need to use the dead snakes. Wow, okay, this is getting crazy. What? No, you just download the thing. Okay, yeah, how about that? We'll just run install. Okay, maybe I'm just. Yeah, no, that should work. All right, sudo apt install Python 3.12. That's what I ran. It did not work. I did because I want to. So it wants. If I run sudo apt install -face. By the way, if I run sudo apt install Python 3, it's gonna. I think it's gonna automatically download 3.13, and I just want to download 3.12. I'm a little rusty right now, so I'm like, what do I type in to get the download the version I want to get? Let's see. All right, let's just go to 3.12. We'll probably say there. Release 3.12.10. Yeah. This is so annoying. 12 release. Latest release? I could type latest release. There we go. All right. No, is this the same thing? Pip tarball, source release. This is so funny. This shows how rough I am right now with coding stuff. Pym install -- list. That's like, what's Pym? I'm trying to remember. What is Pym? Oh yeah, for managing multiple versions. Version control is a nightmare. See, like this is a decision I have to make because with Nix, it's not like a thing. So like I have to decide now, do I want to use Pym? Yeah, maybe I should. I mean, it just didn't. Yeah, I don't have a version of Python, which is weird. Python 3? Oh, it says that I do have it. So why is this a thing? I'm confused. All right, what was I trying to run? Python command Python. All right, so I already have 3.13. That's fine. We'll just use 3.13. Um, yeah, fun face. I think we're just going to use 313. We already have it. I just thought there wasn't anything. I'm glad you asked that though. That was move forward. Um, okay, all right. Forget that. How to make a virtual environment in Python 313. This is a simple command. I'm just apparently typing in slightly wrong. So yeah, this is what I typed. So what did I type? I typed python-m vmv, and I typed python 3.13 dash. That's funny. All right, let's see. Python 3. Python 3 m vmv. The virtual environment was not created successfully because ensure pipe is not available. I should have just read the things. Just noobiness all day. On Debian Ubuntu systems, you need to install the Python 3 VMV package using the following command. Interesting. Okay, so virtual environment doesn't come with 313. That's interesting. You have to install it. That's new to me. All right, that's fine. So we'll run the command that it wants us to install to run. And it doesn't like that, I think, because of sudo. I don't like that. I'm just talking to myself some of the time here. I think it's saying that you need pip. Yeah, let's run sudo. Sudo, all right, we got it. We got it. It's gonna cost us 2.6 megabytes. We'll do that deal. We will do that deal. And now we have it. Okay, next step. All right. All right, so I'm just basically going to be installing. I actually don't understand that I'm about to write. Do I understand this command? Yeah. I kind of want to understand this command. Okay. I guess I could write it down for you guys. I'm just absorbing some information real quick. You know what? I'm not going to understand it. We're just going to plow ahead and so here's what I'm running. bmv/bin/pip install-e. Because I've already learned this stuff. I just currently forget it. And then, yeah, I'll see how that goes. Message file or directory. What? Oh, because I didn't make. No, I do have VNV, so what is it? What is going on here? Here's the command. What's the problem, team? What is the problem? Put the command in chat, and it is telling me get your view a little better. I think that should give you a better view. Okay. Yeah, what's going on? What is it giving me? No such file or directory. Path to new VMV. Dot slash. I don't understand your recommendation, Funface. Maybe I don't have pip. Maybe you were right before. Let's see this. How do you find the pip? Let's search Python 3. How does this work? Pip.version? I think that works. Pip version. Python.pip. How do you find the pip? Simple things I forget. How to find the version of pip. People could just say, oh, ensure pip, or like, all right, it's just pip v. Quit. And then we'll run pip v. Yeah, pip's not found. Okay. So I want pip in this VNV. I want to activate this VNV now. So I'm confused though about that other command, the command that I put in chat. Like if I run that in a virtual environment, is it going to be different than if I run it out of the virtual environment? I think we're just going to send it. We're recording. Upgrade pip setup tools wheel. Yeah. Yeah, you're trying to get me all the tools I need for the project. That's the command to create a new VNV. Don't I? I have a VNV though. So I made one. Tell me if this is wrong, Funface, because I will backtrack. I have to. I can backtrack. So, what are we doing here? We're gonna get into the virtual environment. So we're gonna do vnv/bin/activate. Does that work? Source vnv/bin/activate. Does that work? No. Source. Yeah. How does this work? Source. vnv/bin/ now activate just comes after. Whoops. Activate. Oh my gosh. This is like another thing I liked about Nix is like just like so much of this setup, it just takes forever. What's the thing? All right, yeah. Source bin/activate. Yeah. Yeah, you wrote the same thing. Because I have a VNV, you see it in this directory. When I type ls, it's in this directory. So ls vnv, right? So source bin. Why is that not working? Let's do this again. Python-m vnv vnv. Oh, we'll do Python 3. I bet that VMV thing was from I like downloaded that. That's weird. All right, let's try it now. Source, because I made the virtual environment, so now I'm going to try and activate it. Source, vnv/bin/activate. All right, we're in the VMV. Yeah, I'm going to assume, I thought that VMV wasn't there. I'm very confused. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If I rewatch this replay, I would see where I'd going wrong. Okay. Now what are we going to do? We don't have pip. So for this virtual environment, we are going to get pip. How are we going to get pip? Well, there's like a couple things. There's like apt install, and then there's also, there's a couple ways to do this, I think. So I'm going to do I'm going to do this way because don't care. I'm not, all right, so Python 3 get pip.py. Let's see if this works. Yeah, no such file directory. That didn't work. Let's run pip. Yeah, it says that I have pip. You just said that I have pip. Yeah, sudo apt install python 3 is pip. So, Funface, you always do this. The thing I don't want to do is change everything on my computer. I just want to change it inside the virtual environment. So, that's what I'm thinking about right now. I think, like, if if I'm already in the virtual environment, is that going to change everything on my machine? Or is it just change it within the virtual environment? That's my question. That is my question. How to install pip in a VMV are specified. The package is installed with pip, but what about pip itself? It's so funny. I'm being weird about this because I'm like, because obviously I've been super annoyed with it in the past, and maybe I'm being too weird. But requirement already satisfied. I don't want pip to change a bunch of stuff on my machine. So it says I already have pip. So which means this next command should work, right? This is the one I was trying to run from the start, which is vmv/bin/pip, /pip install -e .test. No. No! When my hand slips on the keyboard, everything goes down. Okay, it's working. It is working. So that command that I just told y'all about, and I think I typed in, did I type that in? Yeah, I did type it in all the way back in chat. That command, I guess it downloads all the dependencies too. I don't remember. I'm just keeping moving because I want to get this set up, but you can look up each component if you want to know. All right, to run my project test with pytest, I issue the following command. All right, so vmv/bin/pytest. Okay, so I'm getting an assertion error. Failed assert. Yeah, okay. All right, so this is a bunch of stuff. It looks like pytest ran. I'm gonna search what is an assertion error in pytest. I don't remember that right now. Because mostly my goal is to be able to finish this textbook that I've been going through without having to deal with a bunch of like other computer nonsense that I can't do it. Yeah. Fun face, the #1 chatter for sure right now. Appreciate you being so engaged. Okay, an assertion error in pytest is raised when an assert statement evaluates to false, causing the test to fail. Okay. All right. All right. So I have assertions failing. Trying to find where I am. Well, here I am, man. Something like a hurricane. I gotta find where I am in this textbook now. I know what chapter I'm in. It's a huge chapter. All right, that's going to require some thought, which I think makes that the end of this stream. However, I probably will be streaming. I think I'm going to try and stream again today. We'll see. I got to do the keep working on the phone thing, the phone fixie thing. So yeah, if y'all are around later, then maybe you'll see me again. If not, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you like if this was helpful at all, and subscribe if you want to hang out again. But yeah, let's go over everybody first. Let's go over everybody who's here. Icy Troublemaker. Icy Troublemaker's been in, I don't know. Icy Troublemaker's been in a lot of my streams. We'll go over the new people. Pro Strange. Go to Pro Strange's channel. I am a YouTuber. That's it. From India. Cool. Joined in 2018, 38 subs. What else we got? WNB. WNB, even though WNB was talking, WNB was talking. It's nice to know when people talk. All right, nothing. We're going to skip WNB. And Funface. What's your channel look like? Funface. All right, cool. 68 videos. Funface, you are making videos. A lot of gaming videos. A lot of Diablo. Cool, cool. And you went live once. All right, cool. Well, yeah. All right, that's the end, everybody. See you in the next one. Oh, Funface, it takes time to make good stuff. Yeah, happy to talk about it anytime. I make a lot of, I don't know, you make bad stuff, you make good stuff. I've done a lot of videos. This channel is not, what's on this channel does not represent how much work I've put into videos and YouTube and whatnot. But it is fun. I enjoy it.